considered one of the most interesting countries for those who love exotic and beautiful places, with its landscapes that mix the modernity of cities like Sydney to the wild aspects of places like deserts and beaches. Australia is the largest country in Oceania.
Much of what is the culture of Australia today is due to the people who inhabited the territory before colonization, the Aborigines. Of prehistoric origin, they were subdivided into 500 groups and totaled 300 different dialects, besides having lifestyles, cultures, and religions that varied according to the region that they occupied. They lived in a very socially organized way, ahead of their time, and had customs passed down from generation to generation, influencing Australia's culture, way of life, and the country's economy to this day. They lived from agriculture, hunting, and fishing. In addition, they made art a way of communicating with paintings and other artistic mediums.
Traditions and culture. It's customary to celebrate the Australian Day on January 26. This is the national day of the country and it's marked by celebrations and civic acts. Contrary to what many people think, Boxing Day is the day before Christmas. It's celebrated in general on December 26. The Australian gastronomic tradition, as well as in Brazil, is well diversified. This is because it's influenced by Asian nations due to its proximity to these countries. In addition, taking advantage of this extensive coastline, fish and seafood are the most consumed dishes. It's possible to find recipes made with red meat accompanied by vegetables and grains and enjoy the meals harmonized with a good Australian wine. And you can't miss the dessert. In this case, the highlight is pavlova, meringue topped with fruits and creams.
Sydney Opera House. Probably one of the most well-known symbols of history, the Sydney Opera House was the building that gave Australia a new face to the world because of its architecture.
Ayers Rock. This monolith, located in Central Australia, is famous due to the variation the coloration of the surface during the years at different times of the day. Its dial is during sunset or moments that sun emits the red glow throughout which become known. Kadu National Park. This Australian national park is recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Site. Due to the ecosystem, the rich biodiversity and rocks carvings and made by Aborigines.
With a length of 122 kilometers, it is the largest sand island in the world. In its territory, there are stretches of tropical forest. It is also considered World Heritage of Mankind. Therefore, we can see that because of its Aboriginal origin, Australia has many legacies, traditions, and culture linked to its past, not to mention its landscapes. They are capable of taking the breath of anyone.